Hey, man, we back at it again, man. Nothing more, nothing less. Just three players in the flesh giving it to you live and direct on the set.
Yes,
this
sir.
This is Big Headed Cool on the couch, dopest podcast in the land. I am your cause with the most. Busy Mac and the handicap assassin. And you already know my other brothers.
Hey, what's poppin', Big Headed family? It's your boy, Big Gotti. Thank y'all for tuning in with us on another one. I hope everybody having a good day out there, man.
Yeah.
God bless all y'all out there, man. Hey, look, shouts out to everybody that's still rocking with us. Shouts out to our sponsors. And we also here with our other brother.
Facts. Yo, it's your boy, Kid Versace. You know what it is. Check out the music. Follow me on Instagram. Official KVNG Versace.
Let's get.
Yes, sir. Welcome back, Big Versace. Now, let's get into the news. Busy Mac, let's go.
We gonna get straight to it, man. We got your girl Cardi B confronting Joe Budden over his disrespectful comments, man.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, so Joe Budden's at it again, man. Can't keep his mouth shut.
Joe Budden always getting into it with somebody. That's the crazy part about Joe. And then, you know, Joe, he really don't care what he say. You know, he gonna say it without a filter, man. He gonna, you know, you had the Migos trying to get on him. Now he getting on Cardi B, and it's like, I mean, he worried about her dropping the album, which is the crazy part to me. Like, I mean, don't worry about her dropping the album, and then to say the things like, fellas, you know, you want your woman out the house, talking about Offset, you know, talking about he probably want Cardi B out the house and she should go to the studio and make an album. Like, I feel like he kind of fascinated with her. But what y'all think, man?
He don't want to talk about his messed up ass relationship.
Right, he just want to stir up drama in other people's lives, you know what I'm saying, and just to keep the attention on him. You know,
and he's known for that shit too. Like,
yeah.
He's known for just running his mouth about people and not even take care of himself like that.
Right,
he ain't nowhere to talk.
Like, get the true facts first before
like
you
he just got one of these
nonsense. Touch your mouth.
Video vixens pregnant, and then they just got divorced.
Yeah,
like so he ain't got nothing to talk, man.
Where's your album at? And he don't really even know. Like if he said that Cardi B was just gonna be a single artist from now on. Like she ain't never gonna make no albums.
That's what we all thought.
She only gonna get popping off of singles. And to me, I mean, it's not his business on what she do, because if a single gonna make her money, then how you gonna hate on her bag no matter how, no matter what.
It doesn't even really matter because he's irrelevant in the whole sense of the word, because of the fact that she's already making so much money that
you gotta talk
she's
about
beyond his bracket of even making money. So he has no right to even speak legitimately about this woman or her finances or what goes on in her life when he ain't even on her level. You know what I'm saying? Like he can't even get directly, you know what I'm saying, in contact with somebody like that. You have to be like a third party person or something like that. If you can't get your phone and call Cardi B directly or call Offset directly,
then you ain't on her level.
You ain't on their level. Facts. So you need to just stay out of their way, you know what I'm saying, and stay in your lane, you know what I'm saying?
Stay in your lane. Don't worry about.
He knows he can get to her by that, like just by saying her name like that.
Facts.
And podcasters, I mean, they have a job to report the news, but you don't have to keep reporting on the same thing. Like,
right, or like trying to batter somebody specifically. You're just trying to, you know what I'm saying, attack one specific person. Like, stop trying to attack people and start trying to, you know what I'm saying, get the facts right, you know what I'm saying, and speak about something like in a positive manner instead of just trying to drill somebody about what their imperfections are. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you try to fix yourself first?
Nah, and like you said, he's just bringing himself back relevancy, you know what I mean, just by, because I didn't hear about him until you just said that, because
yeah, my thoughts is like it seemed like he obsessed with her. I know she was talking about that she was at a strip club before and she seen him and she gave him a lap dance or something. And I don't know if that's why he's so obsessed with her or what. But
for real,
he don't need to worry about her finances. That's what I feel like. I mean, if she want to drop an album, a single, whatever, you know what I'm saying, let her do her thing. You know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you need to stay in your own lane, Joe Budden. You just a podcaster.
And
like
clearly,
you said,
he just tries to get rises out of people. Like
and like Versace said, he ain't even on her level anyway. So you know what I'm saying.
In fact, he's like at the bottom of the barrel, man.
Yes, sir. But what else you got up for us?
Best of luck to that boy.
Yep.
We're going to get to the real meat and potatoes, man. We're going to talk about that Trump assassination allegations, man. So how y'all feel about that?
How you feel about it, Busy? Tell you,
boy, I don't even know how to feel right now.
Hey, bro, people
it came
scared,
at the right
bro.
timing,
Somebody's scared, bro, because man, they wouldn't have tried to assassinate that boy. I feel like if somebody's really out there trying to knock Trump down, people are scared.
You gotta be doing something right.
They're like scared he's gonna start like a war or something or something. You know, but he has so many connections. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people would have been fucked without Trump's stimulus checks and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it's different things that like he's done great shit for a lot of the people in the country, but also he just do a little bit of some sketchy shit. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand somebody really wanting to come by and
that's fact.
knock him down, you know what I'm saying, behind something like
there's
that.
There's so many different conspiracies, you know. You got like things like that. Like people are saying that the little boy did it on his own. Then people are saying that the Secret Service had it set up, you know, and then people are saying that Donald Trump had it set up. So I mean, like, what angle?
Yeah, there's a lot of accusations.
Like, what angle of the coin would y'all come at it from?
I mean, I think there's all possibilities that it could come from any which one of those directions. It could have been a fluke. It could have been something real. The guy that they had as a shooter could have just been dispensable, and you know what I'm saying, they wanted to make it look real, so they hit, you know what I'm saying, a couple people in the crowd, take one out, you know what I'm saying.
For me personally,
what you think?
Yeah, I don't think Trump would do that shit to himself like that. Like, he don't need to fake his death or fake getting shot at. So I think, like you said, it either comes from the other side.
He did seem a little too happy though about it though. Like after he got shot, he was just like, "Yeah."
Let him know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let him know, my brother. Like I mean,
it seems just kind of strange to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all the whole situation seems strange for sure.
Who gets shot in their ear, and you know, like
You're
at least
fazed.
A little bit phased or stunned by it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless
that
it was
part,
some type of joke or something like that. You know
that's
what. And you turn around with a smile on your face like, yeah, you cannot take Trump down.
Yeah, that's why
I'm not going anywhere.
That's why I think, and when you look at the whole thing as a whole, it looks fake, because after he almost got his head blew off, then he stopped and put his fist up in the air and said, yeah, USA and all that stuff. And if you was really getting bust at, you wouldn't know if it was one shooter, two shooter, three shooter. So there's no way you gonna stand.
Should have had you out of there. Period.
Yeah, but there's no way you would have stopped and put your hand up and let it. Seemed like almost like he made it happen.
No, facts.
And he has enough money to do that.
Right. That's why the same thing like how I felt like about this thing with him having Amber Rose come out and publicly speak, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On his behalf or
whatever. That don't make no damn sense.
He had Amber Rose, Hulk Hogan.
Right.
He had Hulk Hogan up there
speaking.
He's
paying these people. He's got to be paying these people. Who knows what he paid Amber Rose for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's a dirty old man.
Yeah, no, facts.
And for them, and that much like Secret Service officers to be around and nobody, the audience had to point it out. Like that's, like you said, that sounds like some straight bullshit for sure.
Yeah, and if I had to give it to you straight, it just don't look right. You know, he was almost too happy that it happened. You know, that's the first part. And then if you go golfing the next day, you know, I mean, you really don't think your life is at risk. You know what I'm saying? You don't think nothing's wrong. So it's kind of like sketchy to me in a way. You know, he looked like he made all this happen, you know, to raise his numbers and everything like that.
Sounds
and that's what happened too.
Right,
because his numbers then went up.
He got the sympathy factor for sure.
Joe
shit Rogan that we seen from coming here, like I wouldn't doubt some shit like this would happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Joe Rogan said it seemed like everybody else gonna drop out the race now because he got so much publicity so fast. Right. It's like, man, can't nobody compete with that. You know what I mean? Facts. How you gonna compete with that? A dude.
I heard it was a staged event even before they, you know what I mean, said that. So I was like, damn.
And then to hear that everyone told him that the shooter was on the roof, it's like, okay, they letting this happen then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They want this to happen. And then to see the ladder, they took pictures of the ladder just sitting on the side of the building. I was like, oh yeah, this type of stuff they want to happen. You know, it's an agenda. It's their plan, you know? And
it's all about how you take it in, yeah.
I just feel like Donald Trump was too happy that it happened.
Right.
So, and then the way that he explained the story last night, it didn't make no sense. You know, he was like, I turned my head to this way and looked this way. And
like that.
All I know is if I get shot in my ear, bro, I'm not sticking around to say what's up to the fucking crowd. I'm out.
Yeah, no, that's facts. Ain't nobody gonna sit around and wait and say and do all that. Nah, somebody's shooting because you don't know how many people is shooting.
Bro, they had to make up for that embarrassing ass debate.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was just all it was.
That's what I'm saying. I think it topped it. You know what I'm saying? It definitely topped the debate.
From other
shit show for sure.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They do shit like that to take people's attention away from what the real truth is. You know what
and most of this shit is just fake. It's smoke and mirrors, and it made him bigger. So I mean, I guess that was his plan and agenda. And now, like you said, he had Amber Rose at the thing. He had Hulk Hogan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was a star-studded event. You know, he got everybody behind him now. So it seemed
bunch of people that are irrelevant trying to bring him back in. Like,
so it definitely seemed like he's gonna be the president again. Shit.
Right.
He got all these people behind him.
But I'm worried, bro.
I just don't trust the fact that he won't, you know what I'm saying, be stupid enough to start a war or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I wouldn't put it past either side. You know what I mean?
I'm already, you know what I'm saying, like on the point of, and the verge of, like, you know what I'm saying, stay ready so I don't got to get ready. You know what I'm saying?
It's you about there with it. I mean, at these times, it should be about right there. You know what I'm saying? We got to stay ready so we ain't got to get ready at this point because it's not looking good for us as a whole.
And as low as these two presidents are running for.
Real
Like
close to your mic. Real close to your mic. Yeah.
Yeah, like this, I wouldn't even see it. I wouldn't put it past the East Side. Like they both needed some type of to boost their ratings up.
Right.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah. But everything's a spectacle these days. So I mean, shouts out to Donald Trump, man. I mean, if that's what he feel like he needed to, take off in the race, then he did his thing.
Yeah, best luck to them, man.
I'm gone.
Pray for the country. Real shit. For real, pray for the country for sure.
For real. What else you got up for us, Pete?
We gonna keep it rolling. We got your boy Swifty Blue, man. Just dropped a viral diss on the whole Rasa camp, man. His own people, man.
Yeah.
Y'all haven't heard that yet?
You talking about the Southsiders? So yeah, I heard it. I heard him drop the diss. I like the song. You know what I'm saying?
No, he went off. I
seen a lot of the comments. They was feeling the song. He dissed a lot of people, and I mean, it's dangerous to do that though. In my opinion,
what I'm saying. Facts.
I don't know how y'all feel about it, but if like you from a gang and you start dissing people that's from a similar gang as you,
it's like a death wish.
That's kind of like a death wish that can make you a target. You know what I mean? How you feel about it, Versace?
I mean, yeah, it could definitely make you a target. You know what I'm saying? And one thing you want to do, especially like if you're alternating between people like that, you know what I'm saying, is you always stay who you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't change up, you don't switch up, you don't be no snitch, don't be no bitch, don't be a hoe. You know what I'm saying? You stay solid on your word. You know what I'm saying? And stand on your business.
But he gonna have to stand on his business with all kind of gang members that's from the same place he is. So now it's like you're a real walking target though. Like that business is hard to stand on,
right?
Because if you in LA and you're around a bunch of Serranos and you a Serrano, it's hard to even know who gonna want you at that point.
A lot of big names,
right.
Yeah,
he said a lot of big names.
How you feel, Beezy?
Yeah, like I said, he's playing with fire, and to be right there, all surrounded by all of them, like you said, I can't. He's asking for it, but he said he signed up for this shit. He's ready for this shit. So you know what I mean. You got to put out everything. You got to accept everything that's coming back, whatever you put out.
Consequences and repercussions.
Do you feel like Swifty Blue feel like all these people, they really ain't like that, and he could just call them out?
No, he had to have a reason to make that diss about him, and then being from his own camp and everything, like for sure he had to feel some type of way. So he's just calling it like he sees it. Probably.
I got a feeling that he think that they ain't gonna do nothing to him, man. He feel like he's untouchable. Yeah, he untouchable.
Yeah, he's always acted like that for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if you feel like you that hard, I mean, that's cool, but I mean, that's a tough one. You know what I'm saying? Because
it is.
It's too many. He named too many people from too many different Serrano gangs, so it's
close
like
to him too.
Yeah, they're real close. So it's like
really touch him if they want.
They can really touch him, or everybody come together and just get you at that point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't going against the grain. All them people that he named, they doing shows and kicking it together. He named Bozo. Who he named? Lefty Gunplay.
A lot of top
he named
names
Cheeto. He named all the top ones.
King,
you know what I'm saying? King
like,
Lil G. You know what I'm saying? So
a lot of names in there.
Yeah, he got to watch out, man. A lot of these people, man. But on the flip note of that, you know what I did hear? Yeah. I heard that Lefty Gunplay might be doing a song with a Norteño.
Yeah, I heard that too. Like
with Lazy
shit.
Boy. Now I don't know how true it is.
Yeah, I don't know how true it is either.
But I mean, I'm saying that'll be a good look for them. You know what I mean? To come together and really try to mend the relationship. Now I know it's never gonna really be meant because all the bloodshed that's been happening on both sides.
What they say that red and blue makes green, man.
Yeah, but not all of them is gonna think like that.
No, they're not. That's why it's gonna be chippy how they get.
Some people is gonna stick to the original plan, like we against them no matter what. And if we do catch them over here, we still gonna get on them. So they might act like it's cool until nighttime coming, and they might slide on them. But
right.
I feel like it's a good thing for the culture because you see a lot of Bloods and Crips making songs. Meet the Whoops made a song with AD the other day. They did it live on stream. And I thought that was dope because they made a clean song, and it just shows you that, the LA gang politics and all that, they come together. They used
to do that back in the 90s too, but then shit got messed up again. Like,
it was a lot of peace treaties that was broken in the 90s, though. They had a lot of deals on the table, and a lot of people, they didn't stand up to their end of the bargain.
No,
so
that's facts.
That was a problem. But I mean, how do y'all feel about it? How y'all feel about Nortes and stuff? I mean, well, not all of them, like I said, but you got
I guess
Lazy Boy and Lefty Gunplay. It's gonna happen
one day. I'm saying it's bound to happen one day. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
like they can't be doing this shit forever, so it's bound to happen. So it's like,
is it good or in your head? Is it good or bad?
It will be good, but then like you said, some people won't fly for that shit, and they'll still be on the same shit. But it's like, because they could have a peace treaty in this music shit, and they'll still be crazy in the streets, and it's like, I don't know if that's a good move.
How you feel, Versace?
Shit, to be honest with you, man, I'm feeling just like a lot of the whole situation is just like completely like out.
Like what? Going against each other with the Northern and the Southerners?
Like,
or making the song together,
coming together.
I feel like the whole making the song together with, you know what I'm saying, the opposite should never be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
you should never do it, or you? What do you mean by that?
Like, I mean, I feel like it's something that's gonna eventually cause some type of controversy.
Okay, I get what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be like,
it's gonna cause. It's eventually going.
It's simply gonna happen because
it's eventually gonna turn bad. You saying?
Right?
Yeah.
Because look how it is when they're going against each other. Just imagine when they go together, it ain't gonna be.
You just gotta look at it like this. Like, if you really sit down and think about it, like both parties coming together, they're gonna be good for a little bit, right? They're gonna make this music and something like that, and then it's gonna be a whole ass Draco fucking versus Rainbow shit. You know
I believe what
like
you mean.
Shit like that.
I believe like we were just talking about the Swifty and the Chito Rollins. Right. They used to be all close, and now they're all
I feel enemies.
It's just always bound to happen because of the fact that the two sides are always gonna have beliefs of what they believe in, and those are always gonna contradict each other's, you know what I'm saying, their morals and respect. Because like in some places, like, you know what I'm saying, the Southerners, they be telling on the niggas and telling on each other, and they still be good.
And they still be good. They don't be bad.
And, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And with
they have the green light to do that, actually. Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be talking to the police and all type of shit, setting people up.
Shit's
you know what I'm saying?
Me,
it's just it's beyond what the fuck the northern side would stand on and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Vice versa, they stand on fucking morals, politics, you know what I'm saying? And they have like a specific set of rules, which you know
that's what I'm
like
saying.
They specifically follow. If you don't follow the rules, you get whacked. You know
so they can make a song, but what's that gonna change?
Yeah, I'm saying it's nothing.
It ain't gonna change nothing
from the past. Like the past, that ain't gonna change.
Yeah, because in my opinion, like I said, no matter what, y'all can make the song. It's a good thing coming together. Everybody can come together, but at nighttime, if they catch you outside, or the other people that's tripping off the whole situation, if they catch y'all outside together, they shooting all y'all.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know if that's such a good idea, but if it's gonna make y'all money and y'all still can stay apart, because I don't know about making a show. I don't know about having Northers and Southerners at a show together. None of that. I don't see that happening.
Like I heard there's a peace treaty, but that's like only in the pen and shit. So
but the peace treaty with anything, whether it's Bloods or Crips or anything, the peace treaty, if there's bloodshed, it ain't really gonna ever be no peace.
That shit goes down the drain.
Right.
It goes down the drain, period, point blank. Ain't gonna be no peace. If you kill my homie, it's gonna be up forever. Right. I don't care who tell us we supposed to be
Somebody's
good.
always gonna feel some type of way about
Facts,
it. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna take it into their own fucking hands to handle that situation.
That's facts.
You know
and some people won't let that shit fly. Like it'd be good for the culture, but some people it ain't good.
Right.
In the whole
y'all both had good takes on that though. I mean, it's real talk. It's gonna eventually turn bad.
Deep.
Yeah,
that's with any gang for real.
Yeah, Bloods and Crips coming together making songs. You know, Bloods and Crips they got a better track record at it. Like they more cool with each other.
They've been trying to get together.
Yeah, right? they more works for them, but it still could get out of control once somebody say the wrong word. Even with Crips and Crips or Bloods and Bloods together, it don't matter. Like it still could get out of control just as soon as you say that wrong word.
Nah, facts.
Just like Swifty. So it's like you gotta tread lightly with these situations. And my advice is like make music, stay to yourself, and get money. Don't trust nobody because you can get killed so easy. You know what I'm saying? And everything could be over.
Right.
But with Swifty, man, best of luck to him because you just outed yourself from even around your own people. Like
so it's like
that's like a sacrifice. Yep.
It's a death wish. I mean, you can't call that nothing else. What else do you call that?
Death wish for sure.
Yeah, you must be ready to die. You know, at that point.
Well, best of luck to you, man.
Best of luck to everybody, man. Like I always say, y'all all get money, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay safe. That's all I can say.
Facts.
Right.
What else we got up, P?
We're gonna switch gears a little bit. This shit's a little serious. This father leaves his 2-year-old in a scorching hot car, man, after his wife already texted him and told him plenty of times to stop leaving his kids in the car.
Yeah, this is
how y'all feel about that, man?
This is messed up, and I think that his charges went from manslaughter and then it got upgraded to second-degree murder, I believe. Now, I think that he got bailed out. I think the wife bailed him out, but I think that he should have stayed in prison. Mm-hmm. This shows some kind of premeditation in my head. You know, there's no way that you leave your kid in the car and forget. I mean, how you feel, Versace? Would you ever leave your 2-year-old kid in the car?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't think I would ever do nothing like that before. Like,
and he went inside the house. By the way, everybody, he went inside the house and played the video game.
Yeah, that's just dumb.
That's fucking sick, bro. Like, there's so many things wrong with human beings nowadays, bro. That like, they shouldn't even be like allowed to take care of certain children.
Yeah, you gotta pass classes like driving classes.
Like you gotta go
Get
through
your
like
license
intensive care. You know what I'm saying, to take care of these children from now on, because like it's crazy. Because I was out here at the mall, at the Weber Mall. You know what I'm saying. And I was chilling in my car, you know what I'm saying? And me and my girl, we doing some Instacart and stuff like that. And these two little kids just come up to my car because they see me with my little Versace hat on and just run up to my car like, hey, can you give me some money so I can feed me and my little brothers? And I'm just like, looking at these kids like, where the hell are your parents at?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen that too.
Panhandling
And that
to
shit was sad.
grown random people, like,
when you
asking
see shit
for
like
money.
that.
Yeah.
That's wild to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gave them niggas like $40. Like, yeah, like, that's crazy. Like, don't give that to your parents. Go get your
I
brothers
seen that
some
shit
food.
at the mall too.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
and in these situations, like when you have kids, I think like this newer generation, but this was an older guy, so he has no excuse. But this newer generation, maybe they should start taking parenting classes, because I mean, like, Beezy,
sick in the head,
Beezy, would you ever leave your kid in the car when it's hot like that? And I think
I wouldn't even leave my dog in the car like that.
No, like, there's something wrong with these new millennials, bro, where they just hella entitled to everything. You know what I'm saying? Expect everything to be just given to them. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking.
And
the
right.
And
what mind state was you in, man? To not even. Was you think, oh, I'm gonna come back for her, or you just totally forgot about her? Like that.
And then to think that the car had an automatic shut off when it's running for 30 minutes, the car shuts off by itself. Now I can see if you had an old school or something like that,
right.
or a car that didn't do that, and you left her in the car with the AC on. But I still think that why would you leave your kid in the car in the first place? Because someone can almost like bash the window and kidnap your kid.
What the
fuck, you know?
Not only that, somebody can just jump in your car and
take off. Yeah,
or
take off with the whole car.
Or was he thinking, or I wonder what his.
He wasn't thinking.
I wonder what his excuse
high.
was.
He wanted to play
probably burnt.
He was probably high, and he wanted to play the video game. He went inside and played the video game.
That's crazy.
She's sleeping. I don't want to get her up. Type.
That's
shit.
what he said, or something to the wife.
Why wouldn't you just bring the kid inside the house then?
I would just
if
bring.
If you was going to go inside and play video games, why wouldn't you
goes
bring the
and
child
bails
in the house,
him out,
bro? That don't make no sense.
That's why I feel like it had to be done on purpose, bro.
Right? Like, yeah, he's
I don't even see that being done on accident. Like, how does that work?
I don't even want to think about that being done on purpose.
It has to be.
He was fucking trying to be vindictive to the girl and just fucking left the kid outside and shit like that.
That's what I think. Like, maybe he was mad at the girl and trying to do something on purpose, but
right.
After she told him plenty of times to stop leaving the kids in the house.
She told him plenty of times. And why would you leave your kid in the car anyways?
Right,
I just don't even see that.
Too, bro. Like, that's your kid too, bro.
That's what I mean.
With you? Like, why would you do that for? Like,
so both that don't sit right with me that
like,
she bailed him out.
Father, are you, bro? Like, how twisted are you in the head that you wouldn't give a lickety fuck about your own child?
That's facts.
Sitting in a car alone at the risk that somebody could take off with the car, somebody could bust the window, car could fucking come out of nowhere and run into the car. The fucking goddamn earthquake could happen or something. Anything could happen, bro. But I would not leave my 2-year-old child in the car.
I think that should be my personal opinion. I think that should be a first degree murder,
right?
And I think that he should get
no
life.
Bail,
attempted
no bail,
death,
because it's it seemed like it was some premeditation. You know, premeditated murder would get you 25 years of life. Right. I feel like that takes some premeditation. Right. That's all I'm saying. I don't think you just do things like that on accident.
That part sounds about right, because you knew what the fuck. Like,
you had to.
Right.
You had to.
Your first thought to even get your child to get out the car.
There is no nothing else. You had to know that your kid's in the car.
Right. He's a sick fuck. That's
and if not, that's negligence, and you shouldn't even be out of jail. Like.
And then to know that the car turns off in 30 minutes, like, you knew that, bro. That shit is not cool. It's not fair to your kid. You killed her on purpose. A little 2-year-old. So, man, I think he deserves, life in prison, man. I don't think he deserves no chances. There is no accidentally going inside the house and playing.
Because the little baby was probably asleep and didn't know what was going on and just fell asleep, and you just left her in a hot ass car. So that's like you said.
Yeah, what else you got up for us though, Pete?
That's my big headed dumbass of the day, man.
Yeah, for real, man.
But we gonna keep it moving. My condolences to the little baby. You know what I mean?
Right.
Her parents ain't gonna get no condolences over here. Letting the shit still go on, bailing them out.
Continue over and over. Like, come on, man, you got to think. But these kids is innocent, man. For real. What else you got up, P?
We got upcoming Latin artist Jenny 69, man. She was in a podcast this past week, and she said the type of life she's living, she's glad that she started OnlyFans because her son has autism.
Yeah, I heard about it. So she started OnlyFans, and a lot of people are critiquing her about it.
Yeah,
they're saying
trying to make that
she's
excuse.
wrong for starting OnlyFans and stuff like that. I guess she's not making enough money in the music industry. But the thing is that
sounds about right.
I mean, if she feels like she's comfortable with her body and she's not doing things that are over the line or out of her morals, I think that she should be able to do whatever she wants to. Now, what's your opinion on that?
But I wouldn't bring your son and say, "Oh, I did it because my son." No, you did it because yourself. Like,
yeah, you did it because yourself.
Don't put that on your son and his autism. Like, because you can sit home and just take pictures.
Right.
How do you feel?
To be honest with you, yeah, like there's so many different stipulations of how you could look at it, and to be honest with you, like I'm not finna beat around, you know what I'm saying, the bush when I say like to me, I don't really care. Do you know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do. If you want to. You know what I'm saying? Make little videos of yourself and people pay you to do that. But, like, don't use your child as an excuse for you to do it, to go out and be a little thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be a little thought, be a little thought. That's just what you are. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to do. So you want to be a follower. You want to be a follower like the rest of the other women. You know what I'm saying? They do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's bad, but, like, if you really make that decision, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really stand on that shit.
Facts.
Don't
make excuses.
Yeah, don't make an excuse that your child is the reason why you're doing it. Facts. Just do it for yourself and say that you're doing it for yourself. You want to pay for your child or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That would be a little bit more respectable. You know what I'm saying? Not for just your child's autism. You'd have to say, like, come on, I'm doing it for myself, obviously. For sure. At the same time, to take care and support my child at the same time, this is what I got to do.
There we go.
But just stand on it.
There we go. Stand on it.
Stand on it.
They don't do it right with me when they try to bring the kids in. That's all I'm saying.
And I mean, a lot of people now, we gotta keep it real. A lot of people think Jenny 69 or whatever, they think she's attractive. All the rappers say they want that to, what, right? Am I lying? They all say they want that to be her wife or their wife, excuse me. So, I mean, in their head, she's probably bad, and she probably hearing them say all this stuff, and she like, I'm gonna make an OnlyFans and capitalize off this since everybody like me so much. Right? And so I don't think like it's bad either. You know what I'm saying? But don't make excuses, just stand on it. Like you like that. Like you see the OnlyFans, you see the money, you like the attention that you get, and I think she's married too. Right. So I think that by her making an excuse, she's trying to like put it out there for her husband. Right. You know, to make her husband think something different. Like, hey, I'm making an OnlyFans account because my kid has autism, or our kid has autism, but I have to stay home with him all day. Right. Nah, everybody think you fine, so you trying to make an OnlyFans.
Right. They'll use any excuse they can.
You know, you can just freaking you can take, you know what I'm saying, desperate ass people and make them freaking give you money because of the fact that they have nothing better to do with their lives and you ain't got shit else to do with yours. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Best of luck to her in that situation. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But don't put that on the kids, man.
Yeah, that ain't got nothing.
You did that shit out your own mind, your own choice.
She had to. She had to. She been wanting to do it.
You just like doing what you do, you know what I'm saying? Accept it. Fuck it.
Do it like you never did it. Let's go, man. What else you got up for us, Pete?
Best of luck to you, man. We got your boy Jake Paul, man, scuffing off that Nate Diaz fight with Masvidal. Said yesterday's price is not today's price.
So what he's saying? He want more to fight him now again?
He wants to fight him, but Nick Diaz has to have more money.
Not again, but yeah. I mean, Nate Diaz is he talking about Nick or Nate?
Nate.
Okay, Nate. Yeah, Nate don't want to fight Jake Paul. You know. That's my personal
opinion. He barely wanted to fight Masvidal. No disrespect.
No, I'm just saying that I feel like Jake Paul gonna put Nate Diaz to sleep.
I think it's gonna be a really good fight. I guarantee you, both of them are really good fighters. I've seen both of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, want to be the best. You know.
Have you ever seen Jake Paul throw a shot though? Now he's getting
probably
pretty.
Going to break. Something.
He's hot.
He's and then Nate Diaz, he slap punches. Come on, if we gonna sit up here and talk about something, we got to be real. Like. All that slap punching and doing that, Jake Paul gonna laugh that off.
Nah, and Jake Paul's just trying to get more fights before that Tyson fight because
he has to.
He's a very smart and tactical
fighter. They pushed that fight up.
How to corner a man. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to get close. He knows how to look for the defensive weak points and everything. You know,
he surprised me.
It's gonna be an interesting thing to watch and to see how he's gonna handle the Mike Tyson thing because I'm at my wit's end. I'm ready for that. I'm ready to see this Mike Tyson fight because like I looked at the old school Mike Tyson fights and I'm just like. This man was a fucking guard dog. He was a freaking pit bull. He was ready to go. He's chewing people up, but no hesitation either. You know what I'm saying? And it's a special guard too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He got that peekaboo fist. He got the peekaboo. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that old Mike is still in there. And let me tell you something about that old Mike.
Sure you peekaboo.
If you get caught with one of them, old Mikes, you still gonna go to sleep.
Nah, right, for sure.
Because them was hard hitters.
That's a cannon in his fist.
That old muscle don't go away.
No,
you know what
I'm saying?
That's muscle memory, bro. You know what I'm saying? That stays
That's just
with
gonna
you
bring
forever.
back that monster.
I'm kind of glad that Jake Paul taking it. What he fighting? Mike Perry, right?
Yeah.
He fighting Mike Perry.
I never even heard of that fool.
Yeah, so but I mean, who cares? Oh, my fault. You know, my fault. Hold on. I think Mike Perry is the bare knuckle. I don't know if he's a champion, but he's a bare knuckle fighter. He fights people with bare knuckles.
Damn.
So Mike Perry kind of raw too. Excuse me. So he just gonna put on a pair of
He
gloves.
go in there and get knocked out.
Okay, so it's gonna be something different, yeah. Because when you do, you know what I'm saying, straight, that's like that street fighting.
Yeah, bare knuckles. I mean,
fighting,
that mean you know how to knock somebody out. You know what I'm saying? You know how to hit with your
what
knuckles.
Bones you're looking for to connect with chin.
Yeah,
facts. Like he was saying, he knows what buttons to hit to knock you out.
Like, especially if you hit him with knuckles. Yeah,
forehead.
Like you said, Mike Tyson, whoever, but have that peekaboo on.
He has that peekaboo.
You talking about Mike Perry?
No, I'm saying whoever he goes in because. Jake Paul ain't no joke either. He's going in there.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. That's what when you said he scuffed that Nate Diaz fight. Like, yeah,
he's just trying to push that on.
Nate Diaz do not. Bruh, Nate Diaz, you from Stockton? I'm from Stockton. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to dish you. None of that. But what I'm saying is that those slap punches ain't gonna do nothing against Jake Paul. You know what I mean? That man can generate a lot of power.
You better ball the fist up, bro. Like,
and a lot of
hit
these,
that boy like a man.
A lot of these celebrity boxing fights and shit, that be more for the money than the sport anyways.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a lot of respect for you, you know what I'm saying, and what you do.
Yeah, and I'd rather Nate Diaz go out on a win. I don't think he needs to get hit no more. And
I don't think he needs to fight Jake Paul, man.
Nah, I don't think he does either. Like, you already got this win. You know what I'm saying? Stop, you know what I'm saying? Like, fighting. Like, leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? He getting a little punch drunk now. He getting older, right?
I ain't get up, boss.
Yeah, I ain't finna lie. Like, don't. I mean,
but shout out Nick Diaz, man, the whole camp and
unless
everything.
He got an agreement where they just gonna fight soft on purpose.
Nah, yeah, and that's about, you know it looks about what they've been doing
just
lately.
To get the bag. Like, hey, we ain't finna knock each other out. We just finna, spar a little bit.
Nah, for real though. Shout out Jake Paul in the camp. Shout out Mike Tyson, everybody. Mike Perry, everybody, man.
Yes, sir. But that's all for this show, Pete.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for rocking with us on another, man.
Facts. Hope y'all enjoy, man. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes, sir, man. It's cooling on the couch, man. God bless everybody, man. I hope y'all have a good day out there. And don't forget to like and subscribe, man.
Yes,
sir.
Yeah.